Our area was hit with some awful thunderstorms. We were just praying as we watched the wind and the rain beat against everything. In this video, we're going to survey the damage and see what we need to do to carry on forward. So we're out the morning after. This big tree right here held on strong, and I'm so grateful. We're gonna check out some damage over here at the chicken lot. So this tree this is like an edge of a hedge of woods, broke off over there, and if it hadn't hung right here on this tree, it would have destroyed our chicken lot. So we're very grateful, and we'll have to be careful sawing that up today so that we don't damage the lot in the process of cleaning that up. Come on, Shuggy. Come on. Let's go. The paste tomatoes held up good. They had massive growth spurt over the last week with the rain that we've had, and I feel like I didn't get out here quick enough to get some of this up in the cages properly. But the cages held and the plants look good, so that's the main thing, right? Lots of things blew away. There was a cooler out in the pasture. Colton's already gotten that up. Well, thankfully, most of my corn is still standing up. I know that my dad's corn plot wasn't so lucky. This tomato is turned over. I need to fix that. Dad's corn's laid over pretty bad. He has a significant plot up there that was gonna be gorgeous, you know, like not too far out from picking, so I'm hoping that he can still salvage some out of that. You can see where we did our work the other day, putting down the grass clippings to try and help with weed suppression. It seems just this end is laid over. And the peas haven't bloomed yet, so I'm hoping that they'll turn out and things will still look good. Walking up over here, I still hate the way this plastic looks, but y'all, the grass is so bad. I'm trying to keep it from coming up inside of this area. Like, look right here. It's trying to take over this lavender. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, this dahlia needs some help. We're gonna try and get this set up and supported today, but I had not seen this. Hopefully she'll open on up like normal. That is beautiful. These are all gonna need some support. Yep. That's the blackberry jungle. These are the raspberries. All of which, these all are gonna have to be supported, and I was hoping that we'd have it done by now, and my husband's work schedule's insane. So that's on the to-do list, but at least there isn't any significant damage. We also don't think we have any trees down here in the back. I was looking out the window of the house during the storm, and all of this was just a swaying and a flopping, and I was so scared that the trees were gonna go down. I don't know about you guys, but storms are definitely not my favorite thing in the world. The wind is what gets me. You know, thunder and lightning is one thing, noise is one thing, but when I look out and I see the trees swaying and the debris flying, like, I don't know, like I'm sitting there like anticipating the things that I'm gonna lose, you know, like the sunflowers, for example. I'm like, there that goes in the corn, and I'm like, oh my goodness, please Lord, keep us safe, keep us safe, keep us safe, especially with the things that have been going on in Texas and last year in North Carolina. It puts a whole nother perspective on a storm and flood potential and what truly matters most. And all of these things that I'm sharing that we have, you know, damage to, doesn't matter. Our house is okay. Our roof seems to be good. I don't think we lost any shingles. And that big tree in the front didn't blow over. So like, so many blessings. So many blessings. There were some trees down from the storm around here, like up behind my parents' house and up at the end of our driveway on the road, but nothing that hurt anyone. And that is the massive blessing that I'm counting from this. I was also really worried about my greenhouse. I don't think I give it credit for being as strong as it is. My husband built us this greenhouse last spring. This is debris that's blown in from the storm. So he built this, and I'm like, and they're watching. I'm like, oh my goodness, my greenhouse. But it's not going anywhere, you know? It's not going anywhere. I had the door and the window open, though, and I was concerned that the door was going to get jerked off. But she's still here, and the window apparently got blown shut because it's shut, and I didn't do it. And when it rains on it, it seals pretty tight. So it'll take me a minute to bang that back up. I don't have anything left in here that I'm concerned about because I'll let this stuff go. I had way too many of these anyway. The only thing I'm concerned about in here is the chamomile. That's all that's left. And then once that gets planted, we can possibly discuss fall seeding. I hadn't really decided if I'm going to do fall. A lot of times I'm burnt out by the time that comes around and I'm just done. And then things get crazier with homeschooling and like fall stuff to where I don't want to have to give the attention to a garden, you know? And I'm usually putting up other stuff like apples and pears and fall things. So I'm considering doing broccoli, but that's about all I'm considering. This celosia right here took a beating. It's leaning pretty bad. It was standing nice and tall yesterday. This is the basil from the previous video where I was pinching. Totally needs to be done again. Look how beautiful. But these peppers, that wind was beating on these peppers. So hopefully they'll perk back up. I may have to get a couple of cages. I was planning on caging these tomatoes today. Lord. So all of that's on the agenda to get these back to where they can grow strong and straight. Sunflowers are done. That makes me so sad because the dark one had just opened. This one they had just opened. Look at that color. This one was pretty much done, but this one had just opened. Oh, the bees are still doing their thing though. Look at that. We have been noticing a lot of honeybees on our property. I normally don't see that many of them. Definitely seeing a lot of them this year. Oh, so these cages were just here for me to use. They didn't actually get blown here. But that over there got blown over. We're gonna have to try and fix that. So I guess today will be spent trying to get things tidied up because there's debris everywhere. And staking and caging and securing the things that need support. This looks a little bit happier. It was all blown this way. You can see where everything blew so hard right here in this direction. Spunky. So all in all, not too bad. Not too bad. Some of the things are really wet and heavy, like the oregano. But those things will perk back up. And we shall carry on. We have been very blessed to not have lost much at all. And I'm telling you guys, when we were watching the storm, I was like, this is going to be really bad. This is going to be really bad. But it wasn't too terrible. This is all blown over, and that tomato cage is gone over. I don't know if that'll be saved or not. We'll get over there and set it back up and work on the staking, and we'll see if that's okay. These peppers right here look like they took a beating. And it's supposed to be cloudy today with chance of storms again this evening. There's like a chance of storms every day for like the next week. So, just gonna get to work and sing our praises of gratefulness. Something's been digging. Something is coming in here and digging. I'm wondering if it's a chipmunk because it's not the cat. What in the world? I noticed it yesterday and I covered it up and they've done it again. So I don't know. Very strange. Lots of my pots were turned over. We just like flopped them back in there. I don't know if this will bounce back or not. That's a mess. And there's like debris blown all over the house. Water and mess. All of this was turned over. It's okay though. It's gonna be okay. All in all, we have sustained minimal storm damage. There is a lot of debris to clean up, but we can handle that. The plan is to get these plants supported and pray over a bountiful harvest to come for this garden season, and to pray for those who we know sustained much more loss than we did. I thank you for joining me on this video today, and we hope that you'll follow along and catch us next time.